Seal me in. 7 days, 0 human contact, 0 stimulation. Just me, 4 white walls, and whatever is left of my mind when this is over. For the next 169 hours, I have to survive inside a soundproof white room. No phone, no windows, no conversation, nothing. And because this is genuinely psychologically dangerous, there is a doctor stationed outside monitoring me around the clock. Psychiatric experts who have studied isolation for decades say that anything beyond 50 hours in a room like this can cause permanent psychological damage. I am planning to do 169. There is a real possibility that at some point during this challenge I begin to lose my grip on reality. Not dramatically, not all at once, just slowly, quietly, until I am not quite myself anymore. If your brain does not have information coming in, it starts generating its own hallucinations, paranoia, patterns that are not there. And the terrifying part is that you do not notice it happening until it is already happening. All I have to survive for the next 7 days is a bed, a notebook and pen, a water bottle I can refill, a toothbrush and soap, a toilet, and a sink. That is the complete list of everything I own for 1 week. The room is sealed with metal chains on the outside. I did the math on my first night. If something went wrong in here, by the time anyone got through those chains, it would already be too late. Anyway, I am going to think about other things. Hour 9. You are probably wondering how many tiles are on these walls. I counted. 1,900. With the floor and ceiling included, it is 2,860. I have been in here for less than half a day, and I am already counting tiles. This is fine. Everything is completely fine. Food arrives through a conveyor belt that runs over 100 feet, so nobody has to come near me. No human contact means no human contact. They send meals randomly, so I cannot use them to track time. It is 6 in the evening, and they just sent me breakfast. I have no idea what time it is, and it has been less than 1 day. Because the room is completely soundproof, I did not even notice when the food arrived. I checked 2 hours later. It was cold. It was soggy. It was the best thing I have ever eaten in my life. I am so deprived of new sensations that cold, soggy food genuinely felt incredible. That should tell you everything about where my head is already at. Around hour 14, I found a metal plate from my first meal. Just a regular metal plate. I spent the next hour using it for basic stimulation. If you take everything away from a person, something as simple as a metal surface becomes genuinely entertaining. I am aware of how that sounds. I do not care. I think I am around 40 hours in. I am already 6 hours off on what time I think it is. The lights never turn off in here, which means I cannot sleep properly. No matter what I do, I just cannot get my body to shut down. These lights are messing with my brain in ways I cannot fully explain. I might just lie here for the next 5 days. The reason I cannot sleep is that there is nothing tiring me out. My body has nothing to recover from. What I should be doing is finding something to occupy my attention. Instead, I am climbing the wall. Literally. That is the natural human response to confinement, and I am living proof of it right now. By day 3, I had developed a new strategy, counting. Not tiles this time, grains of rice. They sent me rice with my meal, and rather than eat it like a normal person, I counted every single grain on the tray. There are 447. I counted twice to confirm. I am sharing this information because I genuinely have nothing else to tell you. This is my life now. I am starting to think it is the night of day 5. It is day 3. I am off by 2 full days. My sense of time is completely gone. Not drifted, gone. I wake up and genuinely have no idea if I have been in here for 3 days or 6. Every time I sleep, I wake up more confused than before. The smartest thing I did in this entire challenge was sleep in the bathroom. No lights in there. I slept for 12 hours straight, and it was the closest I came to feeling human again. Officially halfway through the challenge, 84 hours down, 84 to go. They mixed a message into my next meal by hiding letters in the food. I ate around it without noticing. I ate the letters too. I genuinely did not realize there was a message in my food until it was completely gone. My brain is functioning at a reduced capacity right now, and I want to be transparent about that. Day 4. I have a massive headache that will not go away. The lights have been on continuously since I arrived. I keep checking the food slot, even when I know nothing is there. I checked it 11 times in a row once, just to have something to do. The scary part is I am not actually hungry. I am so understimulated that my brain is interpreting the emptiness as starvation. That is a terrifying thing to realize about yourself. They sent me fast food, a bag, proper fast food, actual recognizable food from the outside world. I cannot describe how happy this made me. 20 minutes of pure happiness. I felt like a person again. And then, the second I finished eating, a wave of depression hit because I had nothing left to do. The seconds are blending together now. I have completely lost track of time. My mind is, and I am quoting myself from my notebook here, slowly deforming into stupidity. I made a basketball out of a food wrapper and a cup. I played basketball against myself for a while. Then I threw the metal plate across the room repeatedly just to watch it land somewhere different each time. This is what day 5 looks like for me. I want you to really sit with that. I still have 2 days left in this room, and I can feel exactly how much space is between me and that door. I told them before I went in, no matter how much I beg or scream or plead, do not let me out early. I meant it then. Right now, I am questioning every decision I have ever made.
There is a camera above me. There is a camera in the corner. There is a camera there and there and there. I counted every camera in this room. I am aware that counting things is becoming a coping mechanism. I counted those too. I feel like I lost all my rights as a human. I feel like an animal. I know that sounds dramatic, but I am genuinely struggling to describe it any other way. Some of my dreams are now set inside this room. I dream that I am still in here. And then I wake up, and I am still in here. What time is it? I would pay any amount of money to know what time it is. Let me explain why I think there are 33 hours left. I have slept 5 times. I have also used the bathroom 5 times since arriving, and I have grown a noticeable amount of facial hair, which normally takes about a week. If it is somehow still day 5, I will lose my mind. If it is somehow still day 4, I will lose my mind faster. I started walking laps around the room. 1,000 laps. I got dizzy around lap 200. I kept going. I have invented an entire exercise routine using nothing but 4 walls and a floor. I am not doing this because I enjoy it. I am doing this because the alternative is lying down and staring at the ceiling and thinking about the fact that I am still in here. I have tried everything. Nothing is working. I want to be honest with you right now. This is the hardest thing I have ever done in my life, and it is not even close, because this is not about your body. Your body is fine. Your body's bored. This is about whether your mind can stay attached to itself when there is absolutely nothing holding it in place. That is the real challenge, not the hunger, not the lights, the silence, the sameness, the feeling that time has stopped and taken you with it. I think there are 8 hours left. I am going to sleep through them. I am going to wake up and that door is going to open and I am going to walk out of here. That is the plan. I have decided. I am going to eat what I believe is my last meal in here and then sleep until it is over. 8 hours passed. Then another 8. Then another. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The door opened. I was not wearing pants. I want to be upfront about that. It is not as bright out here as I expected. I am a little lightheaded. It is strange, but after 7 days with 0 human contact, I genuinely forgot how to interact with people for a moment. I just stood there, looking at another person, remembering how that works. I want to see the sun. It is dark outside. Of course it is dark outside. I have no idea what time it is. I have not known what time it is for a week. But there is air out here, real air, and I can hear things, and the ceiling is not white. That is 7 days in solitary confinement, and I am never doing that again.